All right, hey guys. So my mega analysis is over Prader-Willi syndrome. So I'm just gonna uh, take the time in this video to talk about what I learned. So a quick overview: Prader-Willi syndrome, also known as PWS, is a condition that is manifested in physical, mental, and behavioral characteristics. Those characteristics I'll talk about in a little bit, but these are caused by the lack of expression of the PWS region of chromosome 15. Okay, so the PWS region of the chromosome must be paternal. If it comes from the mother, it won't be expressed, thus resulting in Prader-Williams syndrome. So there's three ways this can happen. It can happen if that specific region is deleted from the father's chromosome. The second way is the father's entire chromosome, so chromosome 15 is missing. And then very rarely it'll happen if there's imprinting defect. So in this picture, you can see on the first uh, example on the left what a normal um, chromosome will look like. So within that little square, you see that the paternal region is there. Therefore, that person will not have PWS. In paternal deletion, um, the male chromosome is missing that region. So this results in PWS and is what causes 65 to 75% of the occurrences. Maternal UPD is when um, the whole chromosome is missing from the paternal chromosome, and therefore the offspring gets two chromosomes from the mother. And then lastly, imprinting defects. So instead of that chromosome on the paternal side um, expressing the father's genes, it will have the mother's gene and not express that region. So all three of these ways are ways that someone can get PWS. All right, so now I'm going to go over signs and management, and I broke it down by three age groups. So birth to 2 years old, um, a child will experience hypotonia, which is a lack of muscle tone. Poor suck, so they're not able to get their nutrients from breastfeeding. Um, one way to manage this is using special nipples or enteral feeding to get the nutrients that they need. Physical therapy um, to get strength while they're growing up, and then also using hormonal and surgical treatments for cryptorchidism. All right, so during childhood, they'll continue having hypotonia. They'll still have the history of the poor suck from when they were children, from when they were children. They'll have global developmental delay, so they'll have um, so they won't hit developmental checkpoints on time and will have delayed speech, delayed cognitive checkpoints, etc. And they'll also have excessive eating. So ways to manage this is to have strict supervision of dietary intake, and then some suggest having growth hormone replacement therapy, although that does have its own drawbacks. So into adulthood, people with PWS will have cognitive impairment. This is usually mild though. They'll continue with the excessive eating, and then they'll also have hypothalamic hypogonadism. So that is when um, their genitals don't grow uh, to the normal size or what is deemed normal. They are actually um, smaller, um, and this is something that the doctors will see as they have their yearly check-ins. And then ways to manage this is serotonin uptake inhibitors, and then also people suggest putting them into group homes for individuals with PWS to help manage the behavioral characteristics that we'll talk about in a second. So other common phenotypes are hypopigmentation, small hands and feet, scoliosis, visual acuity deficit, a high pain threshold, high vomiting threshold, and easy bruising. And doctors actually do say that if someone with PWS does vomit because they're sick, that's one way to see that um, whatever disease, whether even it's like the flu or something, that it's actually very serious, because people who normally vomit um, will vomit the normal amount. Um, but if someone with PWS vomits, we know it's very serious. So if you look at this picture, you can see um, some of the common characteristics that people have in their face. Um, a couple of them being the almond-shaped eyes, and then the small upper lip. Those are big giveaways for people who do have PWS. The man on the left is in his teen years, and the woman on the right is in her 40s. And here are my references. Um, two of them are from Cassidy, Suzanne Cassidy, but they are different articles. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just comment, and I can get you guys some answers. Thank you.